Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to Produce Kitchen. On the menu today we have spicy oxtail stew. Packed with flavor, so good. If you're new to my kitchen, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. So without wasting time, let's get into the video. We're going to start by marinating and cooking our oxtail. And for this we need 1 kg of oxtail, 2 onions, 2 cloves of garlic, some ginger, a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of paprika powder, and 2 tablespoons of yogurt. We also need some olive oil and 250 ml of beef stock that I forgot to show. So I'm going to go ahead right now and blend the onion, garlic, and ginger, throw everything in a bowl and mix it up. As always, the ingredients and their exact measurements are in the description box below. In a heated pot, I added about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, browned the oxtail on all sides, and added 250 ml of beef stock. At this point, you can continue to cook it on the stove top on low heat, adding more water as you go for about an hour and a half or until the meat is almost falling off the bone. Or you can choose to transfer it to your instant pot or the pressure cooker for about 20 minutes or until it's done, which I did. So while it's cooking, let's go ahead and continue making the stew. Next we need some olive oil, 4 large onions, 500 grams of tomato puree, a cup of buttermilk, 6 dried chili peppers, a tablespoon of brown sugar, 4 cloves of garlic, 3 star anise, some ginger, 6 cloves, and a tablespoon of cinnamon powder. If you don't have buttermilk, you can add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or white vinegar into a cup of whole milk. Let it sit for 10 minutes and you got it. Next, in a heated frying pan, I added about 4 tablespoons of olive oil and caramelized the onions. When the onions was fully caramelized, I added the dried chilies and the spices, fried it for a few minutes until the aroma was popping. Then I took it off the heat. I poured the tomato puree into the same frying pan and dried it up completely. While it was cooking, I pureed the onions. The oxtail is soft right now, almost falling off the bone. I'm going to combine everything. Add a tablespoon of sugar, add a cup of buttermilk to it. Stir it, taste for salt and pepper, and cover it to cook for another 10 minutes, okay? Because they have to embrace each other. And while this is going on, don't forget to boil your white rice or pasta or whatever you want to use to eat this delicious spicy goodness, okay? I'm going to give you guys a close up right now before I serve. The aroma in my kitchen right now, it's amazing. Seriously. Okay, so I'll serve this with some mini sweet peppers by the side and some red onions too. You serve it with what you want, and I'll just take a taste test, turn off this camera, and dive right through this meal. And before I go, I want to thank you guys so much, so much for staying by me one more time. And I'll see you next time. Bye. It's simply delicious.